everybody, Mary Tells the Truth here, and you are joining me for the third installment of the series, the 5 reasons why you are not ready for marriage. And this is reason number 3. You have trust issues. Trusting God, that is. Now, you're not ready for marriage if you have regular trust issues with people. If you have a problem trusting people, then you're going to have to work that out. But this particular reason is talking about trusting in God. And the reason that I wanted to hit on this is because Ephesians 11:6 says that without faith it is impossible to please God. So you're not even in right standing if you do not have faith in Him. So as Christian singles, whether you are a male or a female, it is so important that we develop our trust muscle in our singlehood, because you think you get a barrage of attacks from the enemy now. When you decide you're going to come together with another person who loves God, or a man or a woman of God, you're only going to get double the arrows thrown at you, and you are going to have that rock steady faith in the Lord that He has your best interest at heart, and that He is your protector, and that he vindicates you, and that He is the one that is sustaining you. So the other reason that you're going to need to learn to trust God is that ultimately you're going to marry a human being. Yep. And that means even though he is doing his best, or she is doing her best to follow and worship God and really stay in the Word, they are going to make mistakes. And they're going to make sometimes big mistakes and sometimes little mistakes. But if you can trust that the Lord is the God over your marriage, and that He is the one that brought you two together, and that He has a purpose for both of you in that marriage, then that will sustain you through whenever this one is losing her mind, or whenever he's doing this or she's doing that, or the family's doing this, whatever. You are going to be the only one that's going to be able to sleep at night. You're going to be the one that's going to be able to be joyful in the morning. You're the one that's going to be able to live and breathe and be happy, because your trust ultimately is in God, and it doesn't lie solely in the person that you're married to. We always say that, and even in secular programs I see about couples counseling and everything, they're like, oh, you have to develop trust. You have to learn how to trust the other person. Yes, and that's true. You should be able to trust the other person. But your ultimate trust has to be in God. Because if your ultimate trust is in God, who never fails, then you won't have to worry about being disappointed all the time by people. And you won't have to worry about when this one does this and when that one does that, because your trust is in a perfect God who sustains you. I charge you right now, if you have problems trusting God in any area of your life, just sit down with the Lord and ask Him, Lord, I need to trust you more. I know it's so important. I know without faith in you and without faith in your purpose that it is impossible to please you. And I desperately want to please you. I desperately want your blessings over my life. I desperately want to be in your presence and to fulfill the purpose that you have for me. He is such a loving and beautiful God that He will absolutely do everything that is required in order to build that trust in you. And He will bring you through anything that He brings you to, or that you decide that you're going to come up against, or anything like that. So I hope this helps somebody. I really, really, really appreciate you watching. You're watching Mary Tells the Truth here on YouTube. You can send me an email at marytellsthetruth@gmail.com. If you want to, we can have a conversation about this in the description, in the comments box, in the comments section, and like this video and share it if you like it. Next week is going to be reason number 2. These videos are in descending order, just in case you didn't catch that. Reason number 2 next week. I'll see you.